When I first saw the horse planter, you could tell by the construction of what, just putting your hands on it, that it wasn't something that was just designed lightweight, but rigid enough to make it across the field and stay together. The parallel arms are built really tough, and how they interlock from each side of the planter, I don't think most people would ever realize how well it's constructed. Every day you start out your maintenance, preventative maintenance every day, you just roll the planter up, make it very easy to inspect every single row and every single bearing and blade, and it just a whole lot better than crawling around on the ground on a wet, dewy morning. That's not fun. And after running it in ground that in a quarter mile, I have a 150-foot elevation change. Waterways, washouts, and the unit flexes so well and keeps all the row units in the ground. So weight distribution has a lot to do with the pinch rows. I run our planter with a track tractor, which helps to distribute the weight. When you get the planter about a third full of seed and you go over unlevel terrain, you can actually hear the axles rattle just barely where they're clamped to the main machine, because there's no weight on them. So you don't really have a pinch row. I've had the guys from the fertilizer company that are coming out to spray, and they say they have a hard time even finding my wheel tracks so that they can run on the centers, but they'll just run my tracks, and they say it is so smooth and there's no pinching to it, so we don't notice any reduction in where our wheels run, because the weight is distributed as well out to the wing wheels. I think it's approximately 11,000 pounds that it distributes from the center cart with the cylinders and puts that weight on the beam, and then therefore distributes to the down pressure. So really at times you don't have any weight on any wheels. If you need the down pressure, it is on every single row unit to keep the blade in the ground. Then when you come to a pond or just a wet area, first you can take the down pressure off, keep the row unit still in the ground. Get ready to go across the wet area. I don't care if it's even got standing water. I usually just drive right on across them, and in the past planters, you better stop early because you can't back up. With this, I usually go straight across the ponds with standing water or just mud and rotate the row units up, and they'll still drop seeds. You get the other side of the pond, put it back down, put your row pressure or down pressure back on it, and continue on your way. There's no lost time. There's no other planter that can do that I know of. It's been very, very efficient. I would say the first year that I ran the planter, I probably saved at least 3 days of time in the field. And we normally spend probably 12 to 15 days planting just our corn. So it has sped that up considerably. I will never own another manufacturer's planter as long as I'm farming.